Poker face. Poker face. Poker face.
Hi, I was at LGBT today. If people don't know what that is, it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. And I was at a support group of people who know someone who's trans, and I actually learned like so much. It was actually so helpful. I thought I'd just be sitting there just listening to a whole bunch of people like moan and be like moo, but it really wasn't like that. It was actually great, and I actually learned that, like, although I thought this before, it's just so nice to see that other people think the same. Like, your gender doesn't matter, and I'm fine with people if they're gay, straight, bisexual, transgender. I'm fine with that, as long as people don't shove it in my face. I just think people are people, and yeah, you shouldn't judge people on what they want to be. Like, if they want to be a girl and they were born a guy, you shouldn't judge them for that. As long as they're a great person, it doesn't matter. The way I dress, like, it's not very feminine, as people say, but like, does that matter? Does it make me any different? So I don't think anyone should judge a guy for dressing like as a girl, as people put it, or a girl dressing like a guy, or what they want to be called. I just learned it just doesn't matter, and even though it's hard to accept at first, and like, you might accept it, but you might be quite angry, like, because the person's deciding to change. But I think that as long as someone's a great person, you shouldn't judge them on that. And I actually got like loads of, like, I've got so many things like that, like gender identity and, oh, it's backwards. Well, gender identity things, like, I've just got so much information, but it's just like, I honestly didn't know there were so many names for like so many different things, because I was brought up there's like a boy and a girl. I didn't know anything about transsexuals or trans people or cross-dressing people, drag queens and kings and intersex, and it's just like so many words to learn about. I just think you shouldn't label someone. Yeah, that's just my thing. You shouldn't label someone. The person's who they are. If they're a guy or girl, or was a guy and now a girl, and was a girl now a guy, it really doesn't matter, as long as they're a great person. You should not judge them for it, but sadly in this times, you get judged by what you look like and how you talk and where you're from, and there's just so much judging going on, and I just think it should be stopped. But you got to teach, like, your children and things not to judge people, because they're the next generation. So hopefully, with all this acceptance that people are trying to bring around and teach in schools and things, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next like 20-30 years odd time, hopefully the children now will learn and have been brought up accepting people for who they are. It's actually so hard for me to think how to put things when I'm talking about like gender things and stuff, and the whole LGBT topics, because I'm always scared that I'm gonna like offend someone somewhere by saying something like gender doesn't matter, and then there's someone will be like, oh yeah, it does. But I'm so careful of what I say, because it's such a, like, I want to say touchy topic, but I don't know if that's the right thing. Yeah, because it's like so difficult to put in words what you think about it, because I'm one of these people, when I say I don't care if someone's like lesbian, gay, whatever, and some people are like, well, you should care, but it's quite a hard thing to put, like, saying you don't care could be taken the completely wrong way of what you actually mean it to be. So I find it really difficult. I don't know if anyone else finds that. Like, I accept it, but I haven't been through it, so it's quite hard to think what's the right thing to say. But yeah, at this support group thing, I actually learned a lot, and I hope they do another one similar to that.